Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to a brand new Whatif. If you can read by the title, which I hope you can, this is What If Naruto Had Rimurus powers. And if you're wondering who Rimurus is, that is the slime from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And the reason I said he had his powers was because he's not Rimurus reincarnation, that's dead. But anyway, I'm not going to drag out this intro too long. All I wanted to say, guys, is make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to not miss another upload. And also, check out my thumbnail art in the description, as well as comment. I want to check. I'm gonna be checking these comments more because I'm not gonna be claiming first anymore because it's wasting my time, innit? But the funniest or like the best comment I see, I will pin it. I will show it a bit of love, and yeah, that's it really. Not gonna drag out this intro for too long. So other than that, cue the intro. We start our story in the Hidden Leaf village, which is under attack by the Nine-Tails Fox. The villagers manage to hold it off until the fourth Hokage, Minato Kamikaze. Oh, damn it! I wrote Kamikaze because you like Minato Namikaze could arrive. Finally, he did, but his mind was distracted due to the fact that his wife had just given birth to his first child and his first son. After realizing he doesn't have the firepower on his own to kill the Nine-Tails, he teleports it away from the village. But due to him nearly being out of chakra, he couldn't get as far away as he wanted, and the Nine-Tails they ended up being teleported near Kushina and Naruto, and they began to head towards them. Minato teleports there using the Flying Rajan technique, but he wasn't quick enough really. The Nine-Tails Fox was already jumped and it attacked, but Minato was there in time to jump in the way. But the attack stabbed through Minato, Kushina, and Naruto. Kushina's last thought was, Naruto, please live. Please live, Naruto. And Minato and Kushina's lifeless body lay there, and Naruto, who was on the brink of death, and like nearly brink of death. Like I don't even know how this kid's alive. Like he just got stabbed, bro. Like pattern up, like die already. Oh, sorry, getting off track. So he was literally dying until a light appears over Naruto, and a voice is heard by the barely breathing baby, which says, due to the user's lack of consciousness, the user's incarnation will be automated. The voice then begins to continue talking and says, to avoid the repeat of the same death in the user's previous life, the body will gain a stab resistant body. Due to the user being so out of breath, it also gains a body that has no need for oxygen, and as well as due to severe blood loss, no need for blood. To suit the host who is able to suit the host who's a higher being, multiple unique skills are available. Skill Devourer is gained. Therefore, the skills Predator, Stomach, Analysis, Memory, Isolation are now available. The race-giving skills High Speed Regeneration has been acquired. Ultimate skill Raphael has been acquired. This process of gaining skills went on for a few moments until Naruto's incarnation had been complete. And yes, just for the fun of it, Naruto's body had become a slime. Due to Naruto being a baby, he wasn't really had any consciousness about him. And as so, the unique skill Raphael took over. And the skill said, due to the host's lack of consciousness, the unique skill Raphael will do the most it can to benefit him. Using unique skill Predator to devour the closest bodies, now combining the body's features and combining them to make a suitable body for the host. Eventually Naruto's slime body transforms back into the actual baby Naruto was meant to be. And the Nine-Tailed Fox is still going crazy. Raphael then says, to ensure the user's safety, the unique skill Devour, Predator will be used on a Nine-Tailed Fox. Naruto then uses Predator and completely absorbs Kurama. This gave him the skills Perfect Chakra Control, the extra skill Chakra Sense, and then the skill Tailed Beast Cloak, as well as some other skills like the Super Intellect skill, and the most distracted school now just gonna have for a little while. The school miniature tailed beast bomb. Naruto then returns to his human form, and Raphael deactivates. A third Hokage finally shows up and fights Naruto, and Minato says, Minato said to me if anything was to happen to them, that I should name their child Naruto Uzumaki. The Hokage takes Naruto in and decides that he will raise Naruto and turn him into a person that Minato and Kushina will be proud of. For the next few years, Naruto grew up and discovered his abilities, as well as him actually being a slime. And due to this, Naruto would go out in secret to train every day and eventually started to hunt beasts. At first he killed a spider and gained the sticky web skill and the metal web skill. He then went into the forest and killed some wolves and gained the menace skill and the haze skill, which boosted his speed. He then also found one of the wolf cubs and named it Ranga. Not Ranga, that's it. Which had a weird reaction as it caused the animal to glow and even change colours a little bit. Naruto went on to kill numerous beasts and gained numerous amount of skills, you know. And now we skip 8 years later, where Naruto is in the academy, and unlike Canon, Naruto is one of the top students, and this is because due to him absorbing Kurama with his predator skill. He has not only abundance of chakra, he also has the perfect chakra control skill and the higher intellect skill, meaning he's just busted, innit? So due to this, Naruto was easily able to do any jutsu first try, and what made it even better, due to his unique skill Raphael, whatever jutsu Naruto uses, it becomes a skill, meaning he doesn't need to use hands on to use it again. We now skip to the last day where Naruto aces the final exam and becomes a genin, and the student of the year. As he got this reward, Sasuke stood up and challenged Naruto to a fight for the best student of the year. Naruto of course accepted it, and they went to the sparring grounds. The fight was refereed by Iruka. As he said begin, Sasuke rushed in at Naruto, but Naruto's reaction speed was just too fast for him. He effortlessly jumped completely over Sasuke as if his body was as light as a feather. He then spun around and kicked Sasuke, sending him flying away. Everyone was amazed by this. Sasuke jumped up, but Naruto was too quick. He used a fireball jutsu with no hand sign. Sasuke barely dodged this, and Naruto just used a water dragon which directly hit Sasuke. Naruto looks down at him disappointed and just said, you know what, I think it's time for you to sleep. He uses the skill Paralysis Breath, knocking Sasuke out. Everyone is impressed, but before Naruto leaves, Mitsuki pulls him to the side and tells him about the secret test that he can do to become a Jonin if he passes it. But Naruto is actually very smart and he doesn't fall for it, and he knows it's a trap. But due to Mitsuki telling him that the test was to steal the sacred scroll ceiling, he goes along with it, curious about the scroll. So Naruto easily sneaks into the Hokage's office, takes the scroll, and he then runs full speed into the forest of death. He then sat there and using his slam form and predator, he consumed the scroll from slam body. This means that Naruto learned every single jutsu in there. He also made a copy of the scroll, identical thing, and then he spat it out and went back into his human form. This was when Iruka found Naruto and he yells at Naruto, "What are you thinking?" But Naruto says very calmly, "Mitsuki told me that if I stole the scroll and gave it to him, it was a test and that I would become a Jonin. But I knew it was a trap, as he would probably want the scroll for himself." Naruto then said, "I figured stealing it would mean that he'd get caught in the act trying to take it off me." That's when a massive Shuriken comes flying in. Iruka tries to jump away, but Naruto just uses Predator on it, consuming it. Seeing this, Mitsuki yells, "You damn brat, stop being so difficult and give me the scroll." Naruto yells, "You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to do that, mate." Iruka yells at Mitsuki and says, "How could you try to kill a child?" Mitsuki yells, do you really actually think that? You know as well as I do that he's in a child, he's a demon." And Iruka yells, "No Mitsuki, don't, that's classified." Mitsuki then goes on to tell Naruto, "That's right brat, you are a demon, you're the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tailed Fox that nearly destroyed our village many years ago." It goes silent for a moment until Naruto begins to laugh. Mitsuki yells, "What's so funny? Do you really find being a demon that amusing?" Naruto goes, "No, that's not it. It's the fact that you thought I was so stupid, I wouldn't already know that." As Naruto says this, red chakra spreads all over his body. Due to Naruto is absorbing the Nine-Tails, like using Predator, he easily has access to all that chakra and used the skill Nine-Tails Cloak. It hasn't got no tails, it's like just a normal cloak. He then looked at Mitsuki with his red Kyuubi eyes and laughed. Mitsuki stumbled back and said, that's the Nine-Tails chakra. Before he could react, Naruto jumped straight towards him and threw a punch. Mitsuki managed to block the punch, but the power behind it was too great and all the bones in Mitsuki's arm shattered. Mitsuki was blown away, and when he got up, he was in fear for his life. Before he could run away, Naruto appeared behind them and launched him into the air. Naruto then proceeded to jump even higher than what he launched him and kicked Mitsuki down into the ground. And using the jutsu he learnt, which is now a skill, multi-shadow clone jutsu. And then all of them clones used one of Naruto's special skills that he learned, Black Lightning. All these Black Lightning cats combined caused quite a large explosion, completely destroying Mitsuki's body as well as shocking Haruka. After this, Naruto was let go scot-free, considering he just took down Mitsuki, and it was believed that he only learnt one jutsu from the scroll. So they go to the Hokage's office and it's all brief, but before Naruto was dismissed, the third Hokage asked him to stay behind for a moment. Once Haruka had left, the third Hokage began to speak. Naruto, my boy, how have you been? Have you decided to move back in with me yet? Naruto laughs and says, no, the house you signed with me is perfectly fine, thank you. For those who are wondering, the third Hokage actually took good care of Naruto on this. Not like canon, I hate what he done to Naruto and canon, don't even get me started, I could rant about this for hours. Oh, sorry. But when Naruto actually began to learn of his abilities and his true, like being a slime, he decided it would be better if he could live alone, so he could actually train without his power being discovered. Therefore, he asked for his own house, and the third Hokage gave him his house, way better than one in canon, and has a way better budget. After Naruto refused the chance to move back in with the third Hokage, the topic of conversation then changed. The tone became very serious. The Hokage then says, I heard that Mitsuki told you that you were the Nine-Tails, and that it was sealed inside you, but then Haruka also told me that you already knew. Naruto laughs and says, yeah, I've known for a little while now. The other Hokage then says, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, Naruto, but please tell me how you found out about it. Naruto thinks for a moment, trying to think of a good excuse, but then he just asks Raphael for the right answer. Then Raphael says, the answer that will cause the least suspicion will probably be that the Nine-Tails Fox has spoke to you at least once, and explained that you was the Jinchuriki. Naruto then gave this answer, and the third Hokage thinks himself for a moment. Due to Naruto not actually having the seal, like Minato didn't actually seal the Nine-Tails in it, so Naruto didn't have no seal on his body and all that. So there was no way to tell that if the seal was being weakened or if Naruto was being influenced there. The only way they even knew that Naruto was the Nine-Tails chakra was because a bit of the Nine-Tails chakra was left over, like surrounding Naruto, but it was quickly disappeared. Due to this, the third Hokage had no way to... Oh, sorry, I already said that. And he then ponders for a moment and then asks Naruto if the Nine-Tails... after the Nine-Tails spoke to him, did anything else happen? Naruto then pauses for a second and decides to activate his Nine-Tails cloak. The Hokage jumps up thinking the Nine-Tails just took over, like, all the questions, thinking he was going to be, like, exposed. But Naruto just laughs at him and says, calm down, old man. The Hokage is clearly confused and is absolutely blown away to learn that Naruto can actually control the Nine-Tails chakra. Naruto explains how he's been able to do it since the Nine-Tails spoke to him. Of course, we all know this is pure utter bullshit, but the third Hokage believed it and then says, then my decision has been made. Naruto, would you like to join my special Anbu team, as well as an immediate promotion to Chunin? Naruto thinks for a moment and then decides yes, they just meant more opportunities to train and get stronger. After accepting an offer, Naruto is explained to Naruto that he will have a regular team like his Team 7 to avoid suspicion, but then will join a different team that the third Hokage himself will create, and he will only follow the third Hokage's direct orders, no one else's. This of course will come with many benefits, such as, before he can hear the benefits, Naruto interrupts him and says, enough, old man, you've done enough for me, and of course I'll join. After this is all sorted, Naruto goes home and sleeps. Then the next day he goes to the academy and waits for his teacher. After waiting for an hour, Naruto gets very bored of this shit and decides to create a shadow clone, and it stays there while he jumps out of the window. About another hour or two goes by and Naruto is currently eating a bowl of ramen until Raphael alerts him that his clone is about to be attacked. At full speed Naruto gets there, so it looks like he just gets in a flash in it, and he sees a white haired man looking his clone up and down and says, a shadow clone heart, interesting. The white haired man pulled out a kunai and was about to stab Naruto's clone, but just before he but just before he stabbed it, Naruto moved so fast it was almost like teleportation and grabbed his arm, blocking the strike. This caught the white-haired man off guard. Naruto then says with a smile, excuse me sensei, if you would please leave my identical twin brother alone, I would greatly appreciate it. As soon as Naruto says this, he says this because he knew the white-haired man would attack his clone to prove a point. Like, he knew as soon as he said it was his identical twin that this guy is going to attack this clone to prove it isn't. So Naruto, using his slam ability, makes his clone's body more durable. And then the white-haired man says, identical twin, huh? Don't make me laugh. The white-haired Donnie tried to pull his arm away, but to his shock, Naruto's grip was just too strong. So instead of pulling away, he swung his other hand and right hooked the clone. It dropped down and yelled, "Ow, why would you hit me?" Naruto pushed Kakashi away and yelled, "You monster, my brother came here to see me become a shinobi officially and you attack him. Why?" The white-haired man was confused. He was 100% certain that was a shadow clone, but it was far too durable to be one. He then thinks, did I really just hit an innocent kid? And immediately begins to apologize. Both Naruto and his clone begin to laugh as it poofs away. Naruto's now dying from tears and says, "You actually fell for that. That's what you get for showing up late." The white-haired man says, "Fine, I'll give you that one. I guess you're Naruto, huh?" The man turns to the other two and says, "Sakura and Sasuke Uchiha, huh?" Naruto goes, "Correct, sensei. And I assume you're Kakashi the copy ninja." Kakashi was shocked, but before he could ask how Naruto knew this, Naruto says, "The old man already told me you would be our teacher." Kakashi genuinely laughs and says, "This group is interesting. Okay then, meet me on the roof." Kakashi body flickers away. Naruto then turns to Sasuke and Sakura and says, "You heard the man," and disappears in the same flash that Kakashi did. The speed to which Naruto got to the roof surprised Kakashi, but he didn't want to question him too much. And finally the rest show up and give their speeches on why they want to be a shinobi, such as Sasuke wants to be strong to kill a certain someone, and Sakura, well fuck Sakura, we'll skip her, I don't like her. And then it's Naruto's turn. He just smiles and says, "I want to be the strongest shinobi to ever live." Everyone was shocked when they heard this from Naruto. From what he was like in the academy, Sasuke and Sakura just thought he didn't care about anything other than ramen. Kakashi was also surprised at this, as he thought due to him being Minato's son, if he would want to be someone like the world that create world peace or to be the Hokage. Kakashi then says, "You'll have a test tomorrow, so be at the training grounds at 5 AM and don't eat breakfast." After Sakura and Sasuke leaves, Naruto says, "I ain't dumb, I'll see you at 10 AM and I'll be eating my breakfast, thank you very much." Kakashi laughs and says, "You really are just like the third Hokage said." We now skip to the next day. Naruto and Kakashi arrive at the same time, which pissed off Sasuke and Sakura, who ask a million questions, but thanks to Raphael, Naruto gave them the perfect answer, which was if Kakashi was late the first time, then any good shinobi would be able to pretty much figure out that he was gonna be late a second time, and therefore he came to the assumption he'd be late again, and if Naruto was wrong, he would just blame Kakashi for being late for the first time. Hearing this perfect logic, they cannot argue with it, and actually are ashamed they didn't think of it himself. Kakashi explains the bell test to them and how they have 2 minutes to hide. Instead of hiding, Naruto stands there and yells proudly, "I, Naruto Uzumaki, have never run away from a fight or hid once in my life, and I never will." This amuses Kakashi and he begins to like Naruto even more. The fight begins and Naruto rushes at Kakashi, appearing above him in a split second and kicks down. But Kakashi blocks the kick and grabs his leg and then tries to swing Naruto. But Naruto changes his weight and it's now too heavy for Kakashi to just swing like that, and instead smirks, grabbing onto Kakashi's arm and uses his skill Electric Wave. Kakashi sees the chakra building up and tries to get away, but Naruto's just too heavy, and then instead he barely escapes while his arm is slightly damaged. Kakashi says, "So the rumours about you not needing hand signs are true, huh?" Naruto smirks and says, "You have no idea." The ground beneath Kakashi suddenly changes, as Naruto is controlling it easily, and it just launches at Kakashi, like trying to attack him, trying to consume him. But Kakashi easily stops it. Before he can counter-attack, he looks up and Naruto's gone. Of course, we all know Kakashi isn't stupid, and he immediately blocks the blow coming from below, and Naruto breaks at the ground. Kakashi grabs his fist and then puts him in an arm lock, similar to what he did to Boruto, and then says, "If you struggle, I'll break your arm, just give up." Naruto yells "never," and he grabs a kunai and cuts off his own arm, easily escaping. Seeing this, Kakashi, Sakura and Sasuke are mortified and disgusted. Kakashi quickly realises that there was no blood coming out of the severed arm, and what he was holding becomes blue slime, and goes back to Naruto, instantly regenerating his arm. Kakashi just passes off some weird jutsu, as Naruto didn't need to use hand signs. Naruto then says, okay, I'm all warmed up, time to get serious. Naruto activated a weaker version of the Nine-Tails cloak, where only his eyes turned red in it. But this was enough to catch Kakashi off guard by the speed increase as he blitzed him, kicking him in the head. Although this wasn't enough to beat Kakashi, nowhere near, it stunned him enough for Naruto to make a run for the bells. However, Kakashi ain't no bitch to be caught lacking like that. He caught Naruto's arms. And Naruto yelled, fine, you wanna play this game? Let's do it. Some weird force repelled Kakashi hand off Naruto. This was just Naruto's exploding chakra out of his arm. But Naruto didn't try to get away. Instead, he threw a right hook at Kakashi, who barely dodged it. Kakashi then uppercut Naruto in the stomach, but it seemed to have no effect. Naruto then spun around, but Kakashi grabbed both his legs. With Naruto now hands just literally right underneath the bells, Naruto decides it's time to end it and begins to charge up an attack. But out of nowhere, a Shuriken comes in and cuts the bells off Kakashi's waist, making it land perfectly in Naruto's hand. Naruto sees this, proper begins laughing. I forgot I had teammates. Sasuke walked out with a smirk on his face. Well, I thought Kakashi looked like he was dying inside, as he himself also forgot Naruto had teammates. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you share with your friends, family, like, subscribe, comment down below what else you want to see. Comment what you actually enjoyed with the video. Hit the like button, hit the notification button so you don't miss another daily upload. Not daily, it's going to be every other day, but I'll explain it in another video because I'm so lightheaded, I'm tired, I haven't eaten in 10 years. I'm joking, I had a triple cheeseburger. But yeah guys, I'm not going to drag it out. Just hope you enjoy my content from here on out. And guys, peace out. Love, 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 love.